Indiana University, steeped in tradition, renowned for its academic programs, and famous for its athletic achievements, IU is a special place full of promise and opportunity. Much of that opportunity comes from generous benefactors like Larry Glaubinger. Over the years, Larry has made a huge impact by providing both academic and athletic scholarships to over 100 worthy IU students. You're about to meet just a few of those students who we affectionately call Larry's Scholars.
Since I left IU, I took 2 years off before law school, and I spent a year, well, both years in Europe really. I spent 1 year working over in Scotland for a newspaper as a journalist, and a few months in France trying to learn French. It was exciting, and then I had a Rotary scholarship in Italy for a year of grad school. And now I'm at NYU, I'm in my final year of law school, and I'm looking forward to starting my job at a firm in New York when I graduate. Well, the next big news, I don't think I've told Larry that I'm going to Singapore in January, and I'm actually going to finish law school in Asia. So I'm going to the National University of Singapore, and I'll fly back in time for commencement at law school.
The greatest accomplishment on the field would be the back-to-back national championships. There's almost 200 Division I soccer teams. End of the season, one team gets to be there and win it all, and just to have it happen twice and the celebration and everything that comes along with winning a national championship is just an unbelievable experience. After IU, I hope that I can play soccer, but on the other hand, through IU and going to class and everything, I received a full-time job offer to trade on the stock exchange in New York.
One of the biggest opportunities my scholarship has allowed me to meet these wonderful people that are my teammates. They're not only my teammates, they're also my best friends. We all have that drive and determination. We're all a pretty studious bunch, but there's a ton of different personalities in there. And so the scholarships allowed me to meet these people that have taught me so much, a new perspective on life, on running, on school, and it's really, the people have made my experience here really great.
The scholarship has given me so many opportunities. I've been able to travel abroad. I've traveled to Italy and to Greece, and I've studied art in those countries. I've also been able to meet lots of people that I wouldn't have been able to meet otherwise, and just coming here has been a great experience.
Larry's relationship with IU began while he was an accounting student from 1946 until 1949. Brought to IU thanks to the GI Bill, Larry lived in Hoosier Halls, the old Army barracks. He was a waiter in one of the campus sorority houses and often brags that he had the best job in college.
Well, I was a waiter in the Kappa House, and the food was pretty good. The chefs, I got along very well. So I started as a dishwasher, and I wound up as head waiter. And when I was head waiter, the chefs treated me like a king.
Since graduating with honors in 1949, Larry's career in the textile industry has distinguished him as a savvy and successful entrepreneur. Larry is also known as a leader on the IU Foundation Board of Directors, where he's widely recognized for both his fundraising and philanthropic efforts. Perhaps Larry's greatest achievement, however, has been as a devoted husband. Larry married Lucy on November 11, 1967. Since then, the couple has lived and loved for almost 4 decades.
Indiana University, I do believe, is Larry's extended family, in particular the students. I've worked with Larry over the years, and I know that he cares particularly about giving to students and giving them opportunities.
I think, in a sense, this university and many of the people here are really part of his family. And he's been successful, he has the time, and he thinks he can help, and he can.
One of the special things about him is that he has provided very personal relationships with the Wells Scholars he's supported. He gets them together for dinner. I think that gives them a special insight into what it takes to to make it in life and to be a good person like he is.
Larry on the exterior is a hard, gruff businessman. And of course, if you talk to him for 5 minutes, you find out that's a facade. He's really a very warm, very caring kind of a guy.
He not only is a very successful guy, but Larry is just a wonderful guy to talk to. And when you're talking with him, you know he's talking straight. He doesn't, there's not much BS with Larry Glaubinger.
He believes in education, and that comes first, and that rings loud and true when you talk to Larry, that he wants to win, but he's more concerned about the student athletes and where they go from IU after they graduate and what they take from the university more than what they can give us.
Larry supports IU the way he does because he feels he was given an opportunity for a good education, and education means a lot to him.
Typically, he's always seems to me to be outward directed and caring more about other people, it seems, than he cares often about himself.
He's not looking for anything at all except for giving people a chance, and then I think his reward is in the success that they have. Without Larry, the university would be diminished to some extent, and not necessarily in how pretty the place looks and the buildings and that sort of thing, but some students would not have opportunity were it not for Larry. And he has really, in my view, enriched the entire world by what he's done to help students develop their potential.
Indiana University doesn't just offer jobs, training for jobs. It offers an education that teaches you how to lead a better life. And I think Larry Glaubinger really understands that, and that's why he's so concerned about giving scholarships to support young people.
I just feel that I, in many cases, give back something, what I took. And in other cases, I feel that I like to see young people with talent develop. And I've invested quite a few times with them. And I've been burned, and I've been successful with them, both. And my batting average is pretty good. I'm ahead of the game, well ahead.
I just want to say thank you for everything. I wish you all the best in everything you continue to do. Lots of love.
Larry, thanks a million for the scholarship.
Thank you, Larry, for everything that you've done.
Larry, you're the man. Thank you.
Lucy, Larry, with all my heart, thank you so much.
Larry, from my bottom of my heart, thank you for the friendship, thank you for your generosity, and happy 80th birthday.
Thank you for everything, Larry, in particular for the Wells Scholars Program, and happy birthday.
Hi, Larry. Both Rosemary and I want to wish you the very happiest of birthdays. They told me it's your 80th. It's hard to believe because you're so young in so many different ways. But we wish you and Lucy the very best and a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
Lucy and Larry, you've definitely been a memorable part of my life. Thank you.
I just want to say a huge thank you on behalf of all of our student athletes and our future student athletes.
I want to say I love you and keep up the good work.
Larry, you're a great sports fan. For me, you're Lou Gehrig, you're Babe Ruth, you're Ernie Banks, you're Stan Musial. You're all the great ones rolled into one. You've made such an impact, and you continue to make an impact, just as those great stars made impact on the game of baseball. You're making a great impact on the lives of every student you're helping. Thank you very much.